Hey everyone, today I'm going to be installing this OER reproduction gasket for the trunk. I'm going to be using some 3M black Weatherstrip adhesive, part number there, a little scotch tape, and a couple of clamps I had lying around. Let's see how it goes. Hopefully keep this trunk nice and dry once I have to deal with any rain. The deck filler panel is new, so that seam is pretty clean and nice. The rest of it had a bit of spray paint used on it at one point or another. Got that old gasket cleaned up. Alright, here's the updated progress so far. I've got the beginning started. OER managed to supply me with enough to do a trunk and a half. I already cut off one end because it was pinched a bit, so I got rid of that with all the excess. And I'm slowly gluing in what I've got here, clamps holding off where I need, working on the corners one at a time, and then the lengths are a little bit easier. You can do a big stretch of it, or at least half of it, and then move on to the next half. Just trying to do it as nicely as possible without stretching the material. Keeping it pretty uniform, and then once I get to the end, I'll cut it to fill that gap real nice. And yeah, stay tuned. More to come. Everybody, I've got 4 corners done. I'm on the last stretch. I cut off the excess. I've got a nice little seam here. It's not too noticeable. I haven't glued this section yet. I figured I'd show you guys what I'm doing. I'll just take this one. I'm going to leave this, hold it for a moment. What I'm going to do is just apply a nice easy bead to this stuff. Nothing too crazy. It's actually pretty damn sticky. Just kind of spread it out a little bit with the tip of the tube here. What I'm going to do is put a little bit on the end of the foam here. So when I bring up that other end, it'll stick right to it. Another strip just for good measure. And then I'm going to add a small amount to this and tape it down. Alright, I taped up that last bit and I said screw it. Closing the trunk to help push everything down and keep that seal nice. The tape doesn't really get in the way. And we'll come back and check on it in a few minutes. And here we have it. This is the final result. It's in. It's probably not perfect to somebody's standards, but it'll work for me. And hopefully it'll keep the water out. I'll have to test it here in a couple days. I think we're getting some rain, so maybe I'll leave the cover off the car and just see if anything gets in. Seal is all there, tape's all off. Got a bit of excess and all the tape left over, but it's all good. Closes pretty nicely.